Welcome to the Connect to Energy channel. Today I will take you through a topic that we often encounter in our daily lives, which is the harm of anger. Anger is one of the strongest and most noticeable emotions in everyday life. It can arise at any moment, from small situations like getting stuck in traffic or having an argument with a loved one, to larger issues like being treated unfairly or facing difficulties at work. However, while anger is a natural human response, if not properly controlled, it can lead to serious and long-lasting consequences. When angry, we often can't think clearly and can easily be swept away by our emotions, leading to impulsive actions or saying hurtful things to others. This not only impacts personal relationships, but can also cause unnecessary conflicts in the workplace, at school, or in the family. Moreover, prolonged anger can affect both physical and mental health. It can raise blood pressure, create chronic stress, and even lead to heart problems, strokes, or digestive issues. These effects not only reduce our quality of life, but also prevent us from enjoying peaceful moments. Furthermore, anger significantly impacts work and personal performance. When angry, we can easily lose focus, make hasty and illogical decisions, leading to avoidable mistakes. In some cases, anger may even cause us to lose trust from colleagues or superiors, creating a disharmonious work environment. Therefore, recognizing and controlling anger not only helps protect our health, but also preserves relationships and maintains stability in work and personal life. The harm of anger. The harm in social relationships. Beyond the health impacts, anger also creates significant negative effects on social relationships, including family, friends, and colleagues. When angry, we can easily say hurtful things or act thoughtlessly, causing harm to those around us. This can lead to a loss of trust and create distance in relationships. In family relationships, anger can create deep cracks. A real-life example is an argument between family members where hurtful words can push people apart. This is most evident in marital disputes. One couple I know, after each argument, cannot avoid saying things that hurt each other. Each dispute further distances them, and over time, love begins to fade. Arguments become an endless cycle because they cannot control their anger. Additionally, anger also affects relationships at work. When angry, we can become stubborn, unwilling to listen to others, leading to misunderstandings and reduced team effectiveness. Another example is in the workplace when an employee gets angry with a superior because they feel unfairly treated. They may react irrationally. A colleague of mine once experienced such a situation. He was unhappy because his efforts went unrecognized, and during a meeting he expressed his anger excessively. This not only didn't resolve the issue, but also harmed his relationship with his superior, leading to him being seen as difficult and ineffective in the team. Anger-related problems can also cause distancing in friendships. A friend of mine, after becoming angry in a conversation, lost the trust of several close friends. His harsh words in the heat of the moment created tension, and to this day, they haven't been able to resolve the situation. 2. The harm in work and work performance. One of the most serious harms of anger is its impact on work performance. When angry, we cannot focus effectively on tasks, make mistakes, and make poor decisions. The frustration lowers our ability to analyze situations and solve problems wisely. In a work environment, this can lead to decreased productivity or, more seriously, jeopardize career advancement opportunities. For example, I have a friend working in finance. She tends to become very irritable when criticized, and each time she overlooks important details in her work. Once, in an important meeting, she reacted harshly to a partner over an unreasonable question. Her anger prevented her from providing a proper response, diminishing her credibility and making the partner uncomfortable. As a result, the contract was cancelled, and she was not considered for a major project she had been hoping for. This is a clear example that when angry, we cannot perform effectively and can harm our career opportunities. Moreover, anger can also affect communication skills in the workplace. When someone is overwhelmed by anger, they might overreact during conversations, damaging negotiations or problem-solving efforts. We can see this in team meetings, where someone in the group disagrees with the team's decision and expresses excessive anger. This lack of control can make the meeting tense and prevent the team from finding an effective solution. Third, The harm to personal psychology. In addition to the physical health and social relationship harms, anger also has profound effects on personal psychology. When angry, feelings of helplessness and stress can become a constant state, leading to serious psychological issues such as anxiety, depression, and other emotional disorders. Anger is not just a fleeting emotion, it can be part of a long-term emotional imbalance, causing individuals to lose control in many situations and resulting in emotional exhaustion and burnout. When anger becomes frequent, a person may become easily agitated, losing the ability to view situations objectively and generating negative feelings such as frustration, resentment, and regret. This can lead to a vicious cycle where unresolved anger accumulates and becomes a burden, making communication and maintaining relationships difficult. A real-life example is that some people always feel angry and uncomfortable, leading them to become distrustful of their relationships and feel lonely. They begin to believe that everyone around them doesn't understand them, which causes them to become withdrawn, sometimes even leading to depression. Furthermore, prolonged anger can cause deep feelings of regret. When the anger passes, many people feel guilty about what they said or did in the heat of the moment. These feelings of guilt can lead to self-criticism and emotional harm. A friend of mine once shared that after every argument with his wife, he always felt regretful and blamed himself for not controlling his emotions. This feeling of guilt haunted him, and eventually he began to feel insecure about himself, leading to a loss of confidence and anxiety. Additionally, anger can reduce a person's ability to solve problems and face challenges. A person who constantly lives in a state of anger will find it difficult to make wise decisions because their negative emotions dominate their mind. This causes confusion and discouragement when facing difficulties. For example, a colleague of mine always expressed anger when faced with work problems. He often overreacted, making those around him uncomfortable and unwilling to cooperate. As a result, he lost opportunities to develop himself and improve his work performance because he could not maintain a stable mental state to resolve issues. Thus, anger not only affects physical health and social relationships, but also deeply impacts personal psychology. When anger becomes a habit, it can lower the quality of life, cause emotional harm, and hinder personal development. Learning to control and handle anger is essential to maintaining a healthy mindset, helping us live happier and more peaceful lives. Ivy, the harm to health. Anger can have serious negative effects on physical health. When we are angry, the body produces stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol, causing the organs to work at a higher intensity. This increases heart rate, blood pressure, and causes prolonged stress. If not controlled, these effects can lead to serious health issues. A study conducted at Harvard University found that people who frequently become angry are at higher risk for cardiovascular diseases and strokes. Specifically, those who have long-term anger habits may experience issues with blood pressure, be prone to hypertension, or develop heart disease due to prolonged stress reactions. Additionally, anger also affects the digestive system. The feeling of anger reduces blood flow to the digestive organs, leading to symptoms such as stomach pain, indigestion, bloating, or even more serious problems like stomach ulcers. Studies also show that when a person is angry, they tend to neglect eating in a balanced way, leading to unhealthy eating habits and increasing the risk of diseases such as diabetes and obesity. A common real-life example is that some people sweat, breathe quickly, and feel tired when they are angry. A friend of mine had to be hospitalized for chest pain after a major argument with friends. After examining him, the doctor said that the anger caused his heart rate to rise sharply, putting excessive strain on his heart, leading to the sensation of chest tightness. This shows that not controlling anger can lead to serious health risks. Conclusion. Anger, while an essential part of the emotional spectrum of humans, is not an emotion that is easy to control. Each time we get angry, we may be swept into unwanted reactions, causing harm not only to our health, but also to our social relationships and work. The outbursts of anger can make us make hasty decisions, say hurtful things, or act impulsively, creating consequences that are hard to foresee. These harms are not limited to the moment of anger. They can last and leave long-lasting marks on both the mind and body. However, we can completely control and master this emotion. Being aware of the potential harm anger can cause will help each of us be more mindful in adjusting our behaviors, ultimately leading to a more peaceful and happy life. Anger is not a bad emotion, but a natural reaction of the body to stressful situations. However, if we don't know how to face and handle it, it can turn into a hidden danger. Therefore, learning how to control anger is not just about protecting ourselves from negative impacts, but also about showing emotional and cognitive maturity. By applying methods like meditation, exercise, or simply learning to listen to and face our emotions more calmly, we can not only resolve anger, but also help our minds stay clear and focused in any situation of life. It helps us not only become better people for ourselves, but also for those around us, building strong relationships and a resilient spirit. Anger is not a bad thing, but if controlled properly, it can become an opportunity for us to learn and grow, opening the door to understanding and peace in the soul.